Dotun Popoola is a metal sculptor that rose from a state of hopelessness to becoming a dealer in hope. He is passionate about touching lives through his artistic and leadership skills, turning trash to treasures, rubbish to rubies, and waste to wealth.
I constantly call myself the welder of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And sometimes I say my name is Omo Babari Waya. You know, my dad is one man that does automobile, and while my mom sells Gary. So Moyoni Gary. I can remember very vividly at the age of 9, my mom and my dad discovered that I had this creative ability. So, you know, they bought me sketch pads to practice my art. And there are a lot of incidents that happened in my childhood that really put me in trouble. One major incident was me using a sharp knife to design on a newly purchased Benz. You know, I mean, at the age of 9, you know, it's a little boy trying to just express himself. And, you know, so they pay attention to all that, and they saw that, okay, this guy is creative, and they bought me a sketch pad, and from there I started drawing and creating art in different forms. Then till when I went to the university and the Polytechnic to study fine art. So it's been, you know, childhood curiosity to focusing on art and exploration of creative works. That's it. Well, I think it's very, very crucial for young artists to have that support from family, friends, society. The fact is that every child was once an artist until the society, you know, tell them what to do.
With the encouragement of his parents and dedication to studying fine art, Dotun has become a man who has a huge impact on the art space in Nigeria. One key thing that has come out of his work is the impact it has had on the overall landscape of Nigeria.
So I go to junkyard every day to pick up scraps. As I'm saving the environment, the aboki that is selling the scraps or that is helping me to pick those scraps is making a living for himself. And as he's making a living for himself, the environment is getting saved. Now, rather than just recycling them, I repurpose them from just mere metal to a creative work of art, you know, to a magnificent sculptures. The thin line between what is junk and what is art, sometimes I could say there's no dichotomy, because if you look at the junk on the floor, it could just be an installation. You could just see that as an installation, actually. But what I consider as art, maybe because of my aesthetic consciousness, it must be beautiful. It must have an element of luxury. It must have a sense of purpose. It must have intellectual depth. It must communicate something, you know, very meaningful, and it must appeal to your sense of beauty, in quotes. I use that again. So, for instance, if you go to junkyard, you probably don't even see anything beautiful about it. But for me, I would see it, bring it here, study the forms, weld it together, clean it, disinfect it, you know, give it a UV protect, give it an anti-rust, and present it for you in your sitting room. So it becomes something that you want to see every day, that you can touch and smell. You can't just touch a very dirty rust metal. I mean, it could be dangerous. But when it's clean, polished, you know, it becomes something that you want to see, you want to touch, you want to feel, and you want to take picture with.
A zero-waste policy is an interesting strategy, and Dotun's art continues to grow. He has managed to blur the lines between art and junk and make a name for himself, and showing the way to other artists.
One of the major advice I would give to a young artist who is just trying to find a niche is to keep searching, you know. Identity is not something you can get in a day. And the niche is not something you can just wake up and get. You just got to put in the work. I wake up every 3 a.m., do my research from 3 a.m., respond to my mails, go to my social media, you know, by 7 a.m. I'm in my studio and I weld from 7 to 7 p.m. in this place. And I've done that for 6 years. I've done that for 6 years at a stretch.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work, but it's fulfilling. If you work hard, there's fulfillment.
Yeah.
So having a niche is not by just looking for somebody and copying the person or trying to do it like this person. No.
Yeah.
It's about asking yourself, what can I do best? What can I do and have fun doing it? You know, like sometimes I would just tell myself, man, I just want to pour paint on my sculpture. Just
do it.
Take a bowl of paint, wheel on that. And I don't even care what the client will think about or what the market will think about. So in the midst of that, making those accidents, then an identity will come out. So we got to take a risk. Young artists need to take a risk. You just got to explore. You have to explore. You have to just do things that is not conventional. You got to be a non-conformist. So you got to search. So with all that put together, identity will come out and you'll be fully booked. You will not probably go online and be searching for somebody that you can be like. Oh, a favorite piece of mine. Oh my God, maybe the one I'm yet to do.
Oh, I love that.
Well, I have a dog in Lagos.
Yeah.
It's one of my best pieces, but I think some of my recent pieces are about, you know, winning that love for that dog. I have that dog. I titled that dog Iriola. Iriola. Iriola in Yoruba means metal that brings wealth.
Yeah.
So that piece was what brought me into limelight. I mean, that was the first dog I ever did and one of the first biggest sculpture I did. It went viral and it brought me fortune. Yeah. So anytime I set my eyes on it, I'm always smiling and crying at the same time. Aww. You know, it got me emotional. So that piece is one of my best pieces. When you're growing up, you always want to have a mentor. You know, I have a lot of mentors like Bolade, Omidiran, Mufu Onifade, John Lopez. I had a lot of mentors who their series of works inspired my work, you know, while growing up. But the moment I saw my niche, I left all the inspirations I got from them. Yeah. And I started raising up my own voice.
Are you currently mentoring anyone yourself?
Well, I am currently mentoring a lot of young guys in my studio. I have about 5 youth corpers who are actually serving in my studio.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and I have, I think quite a lot of graduates from different universities around here. Yeah. So I have from polytechnics, I have about 15 staffs in my studio now. Yes. And I inspire them every day. You know, I drill them.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.